Hello children. In this video, we learn about Unit 4 of Employability Skills book for class 12. Name of the unit is Entrepreneurial Skills. Unit 4 Employability Skills book का class 12 का Entrepreneurial Skills. Now this particular unit is for roughly 2 marks in your examination. So be very clear कि इसमें से questions जो आएंगे वो 1 marker और 2 marker questions ही आएंगे and you won't be getting any 3 or 4 marker questions from this particular unit. Rather पूरी employability skills book में 5 units है and हर unit में से roughly 2 to 3 marks के questions होंगे आपके paper. So the first question is, who is an entrepreneur? Entrepreneur कौन होता है? Entrepreneur is basically a person who identifies an innovation. He identifies that yes, what new can be created for the market to satisfy people at large. And of course, it is somebody who takes the risk of running a business. He's somebody who invests in that business. He's somebody who explores the market, does the research to enter a market, and he starts a business, of course, to earn profits as well. So, entrepreneur, a person who identifies an innovation to seize an opportunity, mobilize funds, raise capitals, and take calculated risk to open market or new business for products, processes, and services. He makes sure that he enters a new market or the existing market, but he makes sure that he researches that market. Without research, an entrepreneur does not enter a market. Yes. So if somebody enters a market without a research, will not be called as the right kind of an entrepreneur, because yes, he has the rest of the qualities, but doesn't have the right quality of researching the market as well. Now, what is entrepreneurship development? These days, you would find the government all around the globe, governments encouraging people, encouraging the concept of entrepreneurship. Why? Because they want to enhance particular entrepreneurial skills in individuals. वो कैसे होएगा? That would happen when you structure the training program, you structure the institutions, they build their training programs specifically for this cause. So, entrepreneurship development refers to the process of enhancing entrepreneurial skills and knowledge through structured training and institution building programs. It focuses on an individual who wishes to start or expand a business. So, it can be any individual who wants to start a business. It will be called as an entrepreneur. Now, promising entrepreneurs. Who are promising entrepreneurs? Somebody who is willing to help the society at large, who acts as a role model for the society or community. So, promising entrepreneurs need to be nurtured and helped to serve as role models and mentors for their communities. An entrepreneurship development program must be designed in a way so as to help aspiring entrepreneurs recognize and design unique and innovative business opportunities based on an analysis of local conditions and their own skills. They make sure that the program that they develop for aspiring entrepreneurs, it should have unique and innovative ideas in it. It should also have certain innovative business opportunities which can be utilized by these individuals, and they can be utilized to enhance and polish their skills. Business opportunities surveys may provide advice to entrepreneurs, but they must be analyzed in the context of specific market situations in each case. So the opportunity for a particular business can only be, it is taken care by an entrepreneur by analyzing the target market. जब वो स्टडी करता है टारगेट मार्केट को, तभी वो feels confident about the opportunity that has come to his mind. Now, to determine the need potential of a particular market or a business, it is useful to conduct need assessment or demand survey before program formulation. That is, before you start mass producing your product or product for your brand, it is important that you conduct a need assessment of whether people actually need your product or not. And the second is demand survey. That is whether there is any demand in the market for the product that you are developing or not. So these two things are very important to, formulate an entrepreneurship program. Next is motivational intervention. Now, the words that I have put that underlined, uh, please make sure that you go through those words nicely and properly, because they can come and fill in the blanks for you. So that's why I've tried to put an underline underneath those words, so you know that yes, they are important. So motivational intervention is very important. You talk about any industry, uh, there has to be people around you who keep motivating you to run the business. If that doesn't happen, it can be a problem for you. Yes, because many a times the business grows, many a times it doesn't. So if you have some motivational intervention connected to you, it can be family, it can be friends who keep motivating you throughout your journey. Then what happens? You're growing there, they are helping you enjoy the moment. If in case there's a downfall, they help you survive through those difficult times as well. Now, what is the role of training in entrepreneurship development? It's important. Not everybody is born entrepreneur. So there are certain training programs that are introduced by ministry as well as government of India, and they are for the upliftment of this particular sector. So what is the role of this training? One is entrepreneurship orientation and awareness. They're told, they are made to understand what is entrepreneurship and also about the nuances of this particular industry. Then is development of competencies. They help you develop, they help you think in a particular direction. And that happens when you have, you gather the right kind of knowledge, skills, and you have the right kind of attitude to run a business. And thirdly, improvement of business performance for growth and competitiveness. Yes. It is again important that you feel that your product is very good, you'll be able to do good in the market. But what is your game plan? In how many years, how much revenue will your company be able to fetch? Who are your competitors? So all this basic knowledge, understanding of the market is provided through these entrepreneurship development programs. Now, the National Institute for Entrepreneurship and Small Business Development, it is the most important organization that comes under the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Government of India, and they're responsible for providing training, consultancy, and research to promote entrepreneurship and also in skill development. Now, this is very important. That is, the main body in our country is Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. Under that ministry comes the institute by the name National Institute for Entrepreneurship and Small Business Development. And this institute, it provides training, consultancy, and research to entrepreneurs in developing skills for a particular industry. Now, what are the major activities of the National Institute for Entrepreneurship and Small Business Development? One is to provide training to trainers. So regularly जो trainers होते हैं उन्हें training provide करते हैं. Two, management development programs are also organized by them so that the the chain that the supply chain or the management chain, they all work hand in hand with each other. They understand each other and work well. Entrepreneurship comes skill development program, entrepreneurship development program, and cluster intervention. As in which market to enter, who is your target customer, how to enter the market, everything is taken care by this institute. Then we have this word entrepreneur, which has come from French word entreprendre, which means to undertake. Now there are a few definitions for entrepreneur and or entrepreneurship. One definition that's given by Cole is entrepreneurship is a purposeful activity to initiate, maintain, and aggrandize profit-oriented business. It is a purposeful activity that helps you start, maintain, and also to earn profits in your business. Another definition of entrepreneurship is that entrepreneurship is an economic process. Why? Because it involves money, it involves growth of a nation, it involves growth of an individual or a company as well. Where an idea is generated or an opportunity is created, refined, developed, and implemented while being exposed to uncertainty to realize a profit by effective utilization of resources. So, entrepreneurship is an economic activity which helps you understand an opportunity, refine it, develop it, and also the ways how you should implement that particular process. That is entrepreneurship. Of course, it involves realization of profit, but that would happen only when you utilize your resources to the fullest. A few more definitions for entrepreneurship given by economists, psychologists, sociologists, and management groups. So, the definition that's given by an economist is entrepreneur is someone who brings in resources, labor, material, and other assets into profit making combinations. Psychologist, according to him, entrepreneur is a person who is typically driven by psychological forces, which creates a desire to obtain or attain something. Sociologist, he defines entrepreneur as a person whose action would determine social status and contribute to societal development. And a management guru, he defines an entrepreneur as a person who has a vision and generates an action plan to achieve. Now, what are the characteristics of entrepreneurship? First one is it is an economic activity done to create, develop, and maintain a profit-oriented organization. It begins with identifying an opportunity as a potential to sell and make profit in the market. 3. It deals with optimization and utilization of resources. And 4. It is the ability of an enterprise and an entrepreneur to take risks. So very clearly, these are the characteristics that he creates, develops, and maintains products to earn profits. He should be very observant. He should be very clear about identifying the opportunities, utilizing them to the fullest, and of course, should have the ability to run the business. Entrepreneurship as art and science. It is a perfect combination of art and science where it requires specific progression and procedures to be followed and also the skill to digress when required. And yet, make the entire activity profitable and growth oriented. An entrepreneur is someone who has the capability to start an organization by organizing various resources that are required to make an opportunity purposeful. Entrepreneurs are not necessarily motivated by profit, but may regard it as a standard for measuring achievement or success. Now, here are a few qualities of a successful entrepreneur. He needs to take an initiative to run a business. He needs to have willingness to take risk, have the ability to learn from enterprise, from experience. He should be motivated, self confident, hardworking, and should have the ability to take decisions. Now, there are certain types of entrepreneurs. They are service entrepreneurs, business, industrial, agricultural, technical, non technical, professional, IT, women, social, family business entrepreneurs, first generation entrepreneurs. We will be discussing about each one of them in the next video. I hope you're able to understand this unit, Unit 4. This is part 1 of this unit. The rest of the parts are coming up soon. So do stay connected and thanks for watching.